We need 2 more, man. 2 more.
I can't have anything to myself. You know this Pokemon card for trash.
2 more. Come on.
We need 2 more for us,
Don't laugh at that. Don't laugh at that shit, cause you used to do that shit.
5v5.
You used to do that shit. You doing your dressing and all that shit.
I used to do it, but people didn't like. I was trying to
You
change
got?
it now.
You still got it?
What?
You still got it?
No. It's like when I did it on her too. She'd be like, whore. Oh my god! I only did it when I was like in elementary.
I ain't care enough.
I think I did it to Heather's face.
Young dumb. Yeah, I ain't care enough. For what? I got it for high school though. Once I left high school, I ain't give a fuck. I'm glad I was out of there. I ain't care enough.
We get a yearbook every year. We only got it like special years. Like when we're like, my parents don't want senior year. And then the one year we got them because
I need a squad.
it was my sister graduated.
We got 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go get your team, Yanni.
I think it's dry erase marker.
Man, I ain't judge. I'm just here to ball, B. Win or lose. Niggas play right. I know I'm gonna get mine. But if we have 2 more players, it's 5v5 cracking. I included Mason in that motherfucker because he playing 2K right now. What they do, what they do, what they do.
Today, from Toronto, Canada, it's a special Halloween presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Toronto Thunderbirdz taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with the Pittsburgh Steelers. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it in the middle of the schedule. Down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Face mask. Defense.
So the hand got inside the face mask that time. Looked like a pretty easy call.
And it was, and we saw this in their loss last week. Penalties at inopportune times that led to their demise.
So a big penalty there on the face mask leads to 1st and 10. Now Anderson. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
But we knew coming in it was going to be a long
What
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage. Got after him right out of the gate.
Second and 16. Anderson.
Yo, I be getting hella VC, son.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. That'll be a gain of just a yard. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
One of them boys.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance.
Oh, my God.
This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. The kick by Bass is good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead.
You know the corner, Steve?
Don't matter.
He ran over there like, yeah, I want that corner.
So after knocking through the field goal,
I really want the corner
kick it
pass.
away.
Rebound on purpose.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession.
I had to find my shot here.
By a former most valuable player in the National Football League, the always dangerous Lamar Jackson.
And I think if you ask most folks to give you their first half MVP,
Hawkins a comma, yeah.
likely they're going to say it's this man
Hawkins
right
a comma.
here. The NFL's leader in touchdown
Hawkins a
passes.
comma,
To
yeah.
this point in the season, still 2 months to go. But if he keep going at the pace he's at, this is going to be a dangerous team come January, and he could very well walk away with the MVP.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. So, Charles, you know, offensively, this group really playing at a high level, 7-0. And we're still a long ways from discussing a potential unbeaten season, I think. But to use a golf expression, no blemishes on the card, at least to this point.
Yeah, like my teenage years where there were blemishes everywhere and the dermatologist was on speed dial. But I do think...
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
Damn, bitch.
That nigga just laid it up.
They go play action with Jackson. He'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. On now is the punter. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
Oh, good dunk. Why do I keep doing the same dunk?
Yards there on the punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here.
Go
1st and 10.
up, my nigga. Go
so
up.
Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
Good block.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Bucky only, Bucky.
And here's a handoff out of the gun.
I was on the line like a
Out a
motherfucker.
couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On 1st and 10, Anderson over the middle, complete. That's Coleman. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
Too much.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame
shot by
right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
On 1st down, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
I thought he was pretty legit.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at
I feel like I'm moving hella fast.
You get your eyes in the wrong place, but you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
I thought he was
Give
pretty
him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd
He wasn't
and
good,
5.
but I know he played his games, though. He always just play his game and then he just get off.
It's caught by
He's just that type of guy.
That shit kept, they wouldn't let me stop. So.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
He fouled.
Anderson loses the football. It's going the other way.
But the pass play, nigga, you just gonna run. You stop him.
And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The big boy earning his lunch. That's what you call rumbling with the ball, Charles.
Big man with football. He wasn't just earning lunch, Brandon. He was earning dinner. He was
midnight snack.
Everything that you could possibly do.
All right, bro. All right, bro. All right, bro.
I saw that one happen. As soon as they turned to your side.
All right, bro.
Extra point forthcoming. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
Good shot.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. And Thomas just going to hold on to this one. It's a touchback. Pittsburgh set to take over again on offense. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week.
We never advertised it in none of those tests, did we?
Issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
Big ass down. Wow.
Well, forced turnover. Let's go.
Play fake here on 1st down. And he can't escape, and down he goes. That will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down of the sack.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one.
Why is this game close?
In this game, obviously pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
What are you doing?
Back to throw. Anderson.
Under
pressure, they got him again. Now it appears we have a
motherfucker
slow to get up. While the traders take a look, we'll step aside.
Oh, he gonna shoot it.
Bro, why every time I get the ball, I just slow down?
Yeah, downhill.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Looking to throw. Anderson. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down. As
that's the time it is.
Hold on to.
That's the time it is.
Blake Gillikin on the punt now on 4th down.
Oh, my God. You tried to.
You got all these trip particles on my damn phone. They are trip particles.
On the return, and
yeah, go back to
I hate when they do that shit. When they stop
offense ready for their second drive. And on the last go around, they really couldn't get anything going.
Behind. That's smart, though.
From deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. But they're looking for now
fast
a little
shit.
more consistency. Move the ball at least a
I don't think my dude.
Hey, run that nigga off the line, B.
And hopefully flip the field.
Something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
You hear me, Ace?
Huh?
I said run him off the line.
Yeah, which nigga is that?
What? Don't give him that wide open 3.
Nigga, my man ain't shot yet, bro.
I ain't talking about your man, bro. I'm talking about mine.
That's what I'm saying. Which nigga you talking about?
Nigga, you gonna see. It's number 12.
You know. Better give it the program on what game you playing. I know what game y'all playing.
You're on a trivia show.
Y'all
I got the 87 out here.
Fuck about pump fake.
Know the answer to any of the questions.
Damn, I wish I wasn't in the movie theater.
7-3 the score on EA Sports. Jackson now off the boot.
Oh no, you did. It's down, but why that shit seems so loud? That shit's so loud in my face.
Well, you know, this club...
That's the intro. Why the intro so high like that?
Most have heard this by now. The so-called unnamed sources that were saying all is not rosy in that locker room. There's whispers that 1 or 2 guys, CD, have kind of had enough of how things are going and have been going. How would you handle that as a coach?
Well, you and I both know coaches that we've dealt with and come in contact with. They'd love to get their hands on those unnamed sources, wouldn't they? But they know that that's not possible, so I think they got to go in there and make sure this isn't a distraction. They also know that once the grumbling starts, it becomes a slippery slope and it's hard to stop the fall. But I think you need to sit some guys down and say, hey, look, we're still hoping to be a playoff team this year. We need you guys to be bought in with what we're doing. Come on, let's get on board.
Well, these two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. Jackson throw complete there to Thomas. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers.
Why they gave me a still animation? But they gave me the wrong animation. I'm sorry.
There again is Thomas. They've gone to him a lot. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Oh, yeah, trap.
And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
That's how that nigga playing.
If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? And he will take this one in for a touchdown.
They ain't just do that. We deserve it. We deserve it.
His second touchdown on the season. And the Thunderbirdz
you get blocked by the net.
To their lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Why they
I'm
playing
not sure
so
how much
close?
everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Yoni. You know what a Yoni is. You know what a buck at.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And Thomas just going to hold on to this one. It's a touchback.
The chase is fine.
Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. He's playing pretty well. I don't think it's necessarily him changing up something he's doing, but that O-line, they've got to protect him better.
They do. They've got to make sure that they give him more than enough time in order to find targets downfield. And sometimes what happens when these things are going on is that the field general will step up and say, hey, that's on me, guys. I didn't get rid of it fast enough. Anything to try and relax them a little bit and take some pressure off, because they do know that they are trying.
Yeah, well, we've seen the 4 sacks so far in this contest. Anderson now on first down. And it's a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, their first 2 drives only yielded 3 points. They might be thinking it's time to make something happen. Push the ball downfield and try and gain some points that way. Unfortunately, incomplete.
Throw that shit. Throw that shit. Too late, bro.
Second down, Irving. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually
play. It looked like he knocked the ball.
Defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
Anderson on 3rd and 2. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
Yeah, if I ain't jump first on that.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off.
Nah, bro.
So some holding over on the left side of that O-line. And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot. But they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down.
Well, obviously they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead now, they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. On 2nd down now, Irving. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy...
Picked up the idea that you were bullshitting.
Cookie. Oh, shit.
What did you think of
I couldn't even fucking try to steal it.
He just won $1,000 and he has no idea what he's doing.
Hmm.
You are 9 questions away from $1 million. I guarantee you the first of 2 lives. Here, the minimum you will leave this game with is $1,000.
The minimum.
Or
Bam, come here.
risk the $1,000.
The minimum.
What do you want to do? Do you want to lock in or you just want to play out? Honestly,
Damn.
I know that
Fast and
you're
bitch.
really nervous.
The minimum.
Focus. Rough amount of money. Lock in at 1,000. Get into the game. Okay.
The minimum.
You can't go home with any less than $1,000. For $10,000, the next question is, held annually in Florida, words not just at your cocktail party.
Come on, pass the ball.
What type of sporting event?
The minimum.
A PGA tournament.
Laying on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. Now on third and
Let them
long,
niggas
they'll
know
look
they
to
don't get
throw.
their picks and they don't actually pick.
That's
That's all I know.
complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Because
They
you
get
know
only 4 that
those
time
picks
as
that they
leads
got.
us to a 4th down.
They, that's like those picks is,
Now on 4th down,
should be back to normal for them.
This one away.
For the opposite team, like
1:57 to go
we had
in
the
this
2
first
first rounds.
half
Like
on EA
Seattle should get
Sports.
their first round back because we used that first round to get Garrett
Oh,
Wilson.
son.
Coming up at
Damn,
halftime, we
nigga.
remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have
You know what
stats
I'm
and
saying?
scores
'Cause
from around the
Madden got it to
NFL as we
where
reach now,
The
arguably
Jets got
halfway point of the season.
the
Time
pick that we
flies.
got.
Certainly is. Time to get the swing.
Man, I hit that shit right when
And
you
he'll
was
go
at the
out
free
of
throw
bounds
line.
after getting this across the 15.
Oh, wrong button.
From inside the 20, here's 1st and 10
Damn,
at
nigga,
the
the nigga right
18.
beside me. Hey,
From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked
Niggas
up
don't
there
got
in the
time
middle
to
of the
sit
line.
here,
A
man.
lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Now left side on the swing pass. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson sliding out of the pocket. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it
And
hard
one.
to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
A 40-yard punt, no return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again.
Give me that
It's been
stick.
good. They've
Oh, that nigga
utilized
made
him
me
well,
fumble,
but they're
guys.
losing here in the 2nd quarter. What might they change
Get that stick,
offensively?
eh?
I think that what you try and do is
That's
at the
right.
end, how
Trap
you get
him
the
out.
ball to
Trap.
him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call it in the West Coast offense, the long handoff?
Yeah.
Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger.
No,
in the game
why not? What the
They
fuck?
like get
the
told.
effects of running it. Sometimes people after a while they don't want to tackle him anymore.
Bro,
They get tired or they get
I
out
hit
of
it
position
square
or he
before you
runs 2
passed it.
tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that
Damn,
kind of
bro.
game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. Pressure comes and down he
Brother,
goes.
Allen.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
That nigga went up.
A hit as he throws there,
Fucking
incomplete.
up my shot percentage and shit.
Passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. The Steelers send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Taken in at the 11. Found good room to run there. Returns it 14 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Play action. Now Jackson. Over the middle, it's Thomas. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 to mark him
That
down
nigga
at the
fast as
39.
shit.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
This is driving me like, yeah, AI. Oh, it is an AI. I was wondering why.
Chubb on the counter. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Flush to his right. 1st down and more for Jackson. And Jackson's so tough to stop. He's got a 1st down, and he gives himself up there at the end. Well, I know we hold off on the halftime update after all. Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the...
They ain't want to let you get by, bro.
And this offense set to go now to begin the 3rd quarter.
Nah, y'all not getting by, son.
The 3rd
I know
quarter
at least
starts
one
with
of
a
y'all
run by
get
Chubb. Oh, an absolutely filthy.
Good shot,
He's
man.
got some space now.
Buckets.
Good shot, bitch.
Right at the 45-yard line.
Where you going?
They go play action now. Jackson, they'll roll him out right. And he rifles one incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
That's my ball.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down.
Shut up,
He takes it from about 6
dude.
down inside the 40.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
They set up the screen to Chubb. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. It looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. At that time, they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Is he a football player? Pretty good. If he's a football player, don't mean he ain't good.
Yeah, man, the bell out.
He's a great football player. And he actually fucking alright. He ain't trash.
Picked off around the 27. And he'll get it all the way
I had
down
a feeling
inside
he
the
was going to happen.
35-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that payoff in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard.
Man, I ain't block the shit, cuz. Oh. Damn, I thought I was gonna do some Giannis shit.
I was sitting here wondering, like, what the fuck?
I thought he was gonna throw out the backboard from the free throw line, man. I was like, yeah.
That would have been wild crazy.
Just fly by all them niggas.
to answer your question. Books, authors, titles, authors, plot. Come on.
I see what we're doing. I see what you're doing.
I'm getting into myself.
Listen, you can get into yourself, but stay humble. See what money does to you.
It's all players' fun.
Need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one right in front of him.
With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a first down. They'll run on first down. Irvin, and a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
You don't see too many quarterbacks coming up with hits like that in the running game. He announced his presence right there and knocked it back for a loss.
Hey. I heard that.
You laying down watching TV.
I heard that wind blowing.
You want to watch TV?
After the loss, they'll
Look
come
at that
up
eating no
second
waste
and
on
13.
I'm just saying, my ninja.
Back to throw. Anderson. This one complete to Coleman. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
They gave
I
up
had
the
them all.
completion
I
there,
don't know
but
how
this
they
is what
turned
zone
it
defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Oh, that.
To throw is Anderson. To throw on third down. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. So this defense, Charles, quite a performance. Not working on a shutout, but they have still yet to give up a touchdown.
Got two-way slash
as they come up with the interception there.
Well, we've seen this from them before because you can move the ball on them through the middle of the field, but once you get into the red zone, that's where they really clamp down. They come up with the interception there, but you know about this group, they're playing modern defense, taking care of the red zone third downs and getting after the quarterback.
And he'll be able to get this up to about the 5-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there.
I'm about to say, nigga just standing right there.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just
wow.
quicker than fast. A lot of them combine
Shit got
quickness and speed,
right on my hand when
and they
I was
catch a
giving
lot
it
of
to you.
footballs, as we just saw there.
Right when I was giving it to you.
I got it back.
I probably would have got it stolen.
You should stay in the corner. He wasn't guarding you.
Handoff comes to Chubb.
So,
And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. 77 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks
Shows
for
how
long
dangerous he
because he's
is.
just going to speed right past them.
Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18.
Hey, that was on up.
I did do it, though. That shit just came out late as fuck.
First down and more for Jackson.
My man, Trey.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Jedrick Wills, former first-round pick, guilty there.
They gonna let me pass anymore.
Here's Jackson.
This that, please.
Got an open man, it's Schwartz. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
I got purple.
19 on the last play, 19 more here, and another first down. Play action. It's Jackson. Dumps this to his running back, Chubb. call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third. That's now 4 completions in a row.
I should have sworn
Damn, they couldn't let him get the fucking rebound, bro. This nigga didn't even box out.
I played the basket.
This nigga didn't even box Amir out. He
going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. From the gun, Jackson. Wide open receiver complete.
I wanted to. What? I gave it to fucking Ace.
Down at about the 2. It's a big play there on 3rd down. That's evidence of why you spend a high draft pick on a receiver, isn't it, Charles?
It certainly is. His ability to make plays
Literally
like
gave
that.
it to
We've seen
fucking
flashes of it from him so far in his rookie season. But also, it opens things up for the rest of the offense because they have to bring their attention to him as well.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Again, Jackson. Buying time to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in from 2 yards out.
About to go to the corner.
Thunderbirdz go nearly the
come on,
and finish it off with 6 points.
I got pink.
Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with a touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up to
bitch ass faggot.
And opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone. And that's exactly what he did there.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it was capped off with a touchdown run that came from Lamar Jackson.
Good shot, boy. Corner.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off.
Oh, no.
And Thomas just going to hold on to this one. It's a touchback. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. And boy, Charles, they have to find a way to just get him some time to breathe back there. He's been pressured throughout this game.
And I'll bet in his mind he's thinking...
He went through the fucking backboard. His hands went through the motherfucking backboard.
Where is it happening? Where are the breakdowns up front? They'll never say it publicly because good leaders don't do that. But they've got to figure out what's happening in the offensive line to keep people away from him so he actually has a chance to throw the football because so far that has not been the case.
5 full sacks against him. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he's going to lose yardage here. Switch ends as time is run out on this 3rd quarter of play. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers on 3rd.
I almost thought of it.
These niggas running zone, but they're often super trash, dog.
All the way.
Good pass, Will. Good pass, Will.
That was a good shot, bro.
Lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and forever. Operating from the gun, Anderson, and he's got his man on the out route. Just a pick up, and it leads to 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively.
I got pink. I got pink.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
The Steelers send out their punter now, standing just outside his own goal line. Taking it about the 36. Now a hit and a loose football.
I tried so hard because I knew the alley was coming for him. I knew he was getting the ball. I just didn't know which way. I ain't know alley or 3-point. I just knew he was getting the ball. Just by the way he was moving.
Toronto's offense ready to take over. And it's all but certain that this win streak is going to extend another week. Yeah. Just another tremendous performance in this one.
The pass.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
What the hell?
It's Jackson.
She's gonna cut,
rolling to his right.
No, I ain't want to
Thomas brings it in.
Damn, son, that's not a foul, man.
Way down to the 9. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles. It certainly has had its fair share.
The moment I get the ball, niggas
just lose the shit. I don't understand, bro.
Going along with that,
our niggas get the ball and steal it every time. I wish I could steal it every time like that.
And now it's been a real issue for him during this game.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
That nigga cherry picking too, though.
Now it's Jackson. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one. And oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. He's able to call his own number for 8 that time, but it leaves him with a 3rd down.
I didn't know he was going to get the ball.
Chubb. And Chubb fighting, but nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped short of that marker. Only a yard there.
Yeah, that nigga had heat.
Defense didn't budge on 3rd down.
Where you see how far he stepped back from me?
Soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what?
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand.
And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. With touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Thunderbirds add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak.
That was to you, fucking Will. That was to you, Will.
Pass the ball. That's just what we're key.
And now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is
I'm right here.
That went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge.
I'm back.
They just don't like them.
My fault,
The thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's
I'm there again, B.
to play later?
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And Thomas just going to hold on to this one. It's a touchback.
It's whatever they got going on, bro, on the badges, defense, or zone, or whatever the fuck they got going on, bro.
Any better from there, and trailing big here.
Passes,
in
they
this
make
4th
passes
quarter.
to my
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Under pressure, and down he goes. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring
that damn step back.
We've been around this league for a while.
That nigga did
nigga in the pink. I didn't think he did anything.
In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
Do nothing crazy. I don't think he's going that crazy.
He got his bucket.
Those gotta be mostly fast point, bro.
Steelers on
it was because they first bucket, all they buckets was the first 9 buckets was transition buckets. It was all through him.
Looking to throw.
I don't remember him doing anything. I was guarding him and I thought he was trash.
And that'll fall incomplete.
Transition bucket.
A few times in this game, offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example.
That shit would not let me cut anyway.
A nice punt, but a good run back as well, 13 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Lamar Jackson marching back onto the field. He's had quite the turnaround, Charles. At the start of the game, passing game was a little bit of a mess, but he's back on the horse, so to speak.
Love seeing how someone can rebound from a slow start or a tough start. Means that they're strong mentally. They've kind of calmed themselves down. Everyone's rallied around them. Maybe they even change game planning a little bit in order to make things better for them.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Steps away. And he'll just get rid of it. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know you're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work.
They can't stand there forever. I'll wait right till you come out.
Keep the clock moving. Keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football.
Okay. Sorry to spike commercials and shit. And my man scored first fucking busted dog. Oh boy. Go to that.
He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
I would just spike commercial to open game.
And their lead will swell up to 28. He's been automatic to this point of the season, and he can net some field goals.
That nigga do all of that shit.
Your goddamn kids broke that shit. No, matter of fact, it's not your kids. It's one fucking kid.
Kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
And Thomas just going to hold on to this one. It's a touchback. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out too?
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. That one will send him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. From the gun. Anderson, quick hitter here, it's complete. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Come on.
You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds.
I'm trying to get to the ball. I mean, I swear to God I am, bro.
The game out that way.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Dying. Good.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. They'll look to throw again. Throwing middle, and it's complete.
Don't do it.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Corner.
I gave it to you. I swear to God, I gave it to you. I gave it to you.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
I gave it to King.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts.
As
they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Back to
throw. Anderson.
Wow. They made this nigga like he was
Now the Steelers
solid.
use the first of their 3 timeouts as it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw. And he's going to go down again. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts.
Not open.
As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
All
right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Oh, that's their best play.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to let it fly. A high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field.
I could have sworn to God that I had 2 more seconds left.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Open space inside the 10. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Rodrigo Blankenship on for the PAT.
That's not a and one.
And he's been a busy
and they
man,
gave me
5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone.
Hello,
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off.
I didn't shoot that. Sure. I didn't shoot that. I didn't shoot that.
And Thomas just going to hold on to this one. It's a touchback. Pittsburgh offense making their way back out. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left because victory,
gotta be playing
not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Get me at the 3 line.
Back to throw. Anderson. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up 4th.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Taken in at the 22. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Toronto's offense ready to take over. And this team continues to stake its claim as Super Bowl favorites. They are now eyeing an 8th straight win as they begin this drive here in the 4th quarter. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Dancing to his left. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield.
I see
this
you.
might be a roughing call.
Back corner, back corner. Come on, nigga.
What the fuck? I didn't check a hit square, man.
Personal foul penalty's not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. Where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
Hit me. Damn.
And he slides and covers up.
That's the second time they said.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Nigga did not shoot that bitch.
We all did that shit. We all had the ball and didn't shoot it.
This time Jackson
All the shooting. Sidestep underneath.
the first down as
all
he
didn't
will
shoot.
get to
We
the
all had
ground
it.
to avoid the contact. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout.
I had that shit. When I had it, I
As the
could
two
have
teams
shot
talk
it.
it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Let's go.
Jackson.
Good shit. Word.
Oh, look at Thomas.
Watch him.
Then he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
I got left.
Just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff. And they haven't let up here even into the 4th
Big
quarter.
shot right there.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. He'll buy some time right.
Let's go, Ace. Corner. Let's go.
It's picked. And the Steelers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. When he went on the move there and started rolling out,
can't
I
get
thought
to
there
that
was a
game.
window, but that
He gonna pull
window
up.
closed quickly,
Let's go.
intercepted.
And sometimes, despite
Oh, I
how
was
big your
about
arm
to
talent is,
motherfucking say, boy.
you don't get
Come on,
enough
come on,
out
come
of
on.
when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That
Good
may have been the
pass.
case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
So plenty of
My
smiles
eyes
for the
just got
folks here
big
as
as
they head
fuck.
for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys, and
Good
they were
pass.
booed,
What am I
Charles,
playing?
by a big second half to put this one on ice.
What am I
And I
playing?
know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to
What am I playing?
themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the
That's
words
a
that were
shot.
said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary.
Oh,
went
hell
away from
no. He
that,
like that.
and then they got it together.
All right.
Got a spark.
All right.
And took off.
All right.
It's really nice to watch in the second half.
They continue to cruise as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign. And they'll
Give me
have
that.
another home
Oh,
game
my
next
God.
week as the Cincinnati Bengals come to town. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, they fall a game under the 500 mark at 3-4 through 7 games. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to KC to take on the Chiefs. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Oh, he didn't shoot it.